Yes, hello. Good morning, Dr. Howe. I'm happy to talk about what the AVMA and airlines are doing to develop new policies for better outcomes for pets, passengers, and the airlines. So, what's it like to fly from a pet's perspective?
That's an amazing thing to try to determine. Pets often, when they go through a flight, go through even the boarding process, all the different sights and smells and sounds, and then fear of the unknown. And then when they're flying, they have pressure changes, just like people do. So I'm sure their ears have to adjust. So there's a lot of things that they have to experience that they're not used to.
So those are some of the stressors. It's the pressure, it's the fear of the unknown. Is it also being enclosed for long periods of time?
That's true too. So if they're brought on as baggage and checked baggage under the wing, then they're going to have to be in an official approved crate. And if they're not used to being in a crate, that's another big issue. Owners really need to have their pets acclimated to crates before they're going to be shipped. So they're not trying to chew their way out or injure themselves in the crate.
Is there an amount of time that is recommended for a pet to be in that type of situation?
I think that it can be there. I mean that the airlines allow. There's a limit on hours.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Yeah, so 4 to 6 hours. They might be in one place in there, so they have to be able to not have a problem where they can't hold their bowels, or have to urinate, that type of thing.
Right. I mean, I guess you recommend that they don't have any food or water while they're in transit.
Yes, not in transit.
So where are animals now allowed to fly in the planes?
So they can fly in the cabin with the owner. If they're a service dog, they'll be in the cabin. If they're an emotional support animal, they'll be in the cabin with the owner. And typically smaller dogs are in a little soft shelled case. The larger dogs will be, in a bulkhead area. And there are even service horses. So miniature horses or dogs can be service animals, and they're allowed on the plane.
No kidding. Unbelievable.
Yes.
Do you find that there are more and more animals flying with people these days?
There actually are over 2 million pets and animals that fly per year. So, I think it is increasing, yes.
Wow, that's unbelievable. Do you have some specific suggestions for pet owners to help ease the airplane flight for their pets?
One of them, of course, is the first thing is to have them examined by their veterinarian to make sure they don't have respiratory issues or cardiac issues. So we look for make sure there's not a pre-existing condition, and then, of course, especially not a communicable or contagious disease. That would be a problem.
Right. And do you recommend giving animals some tranquilizers or other kinds of medicine that can help ease the stress of the flight?
Generally not. No, that's not always a wise decision. Things can happen. Sometimes they have bathroom accidents if they're tranquilized. So it's better if they get adjusted to those kind of conditions and not need that type of thing.
And are cats and dogs equally? I mean, would you consider the suggestions equal for cats and dogs?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. And what are you hoping for as an outcome from your collaboration with the airlines?
The biggest outcome that we would like is to make sure, the pet and the owner and the airlines, and veterinarians, we all want the same thing. We want that animal to arrive at its destination safely and without problems or compromise.
Well, thank you very much. It's been very informative talking with you this morning, Dr. Howe.
Thank you.